Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Shabbat Shalom. Today, na Saturday, number 4 day for this month of June 2022. My name na Capo Daniel. I am the spokesperson of the Ambazonian Governing Council, the Ambazonian Liberation War. This one na a program, a podcast for inform our people and provide them with meaningful information for help we navigate this journey to our freedom, independence for Ambazonia, the former British Southern Cameroons. Una welcome. Fellow people of Ambazonia, citizens of Ambazonia, the Ambazonian Defense Forces A-Team will be charged for guard and protect the convicted criminal, Mrs. Munde, that then begin come out for reach out now for social media, for check their phones them as things that then begin calm down, they then carry out offensive, they then provide for them a safe space for them to get some more fresh air. Now for now, those members them that they hear way to way, the debate where they go on for Ambazonia during this period, where La Republique then break out Mrs. Munde from Ambazonian Defense Forces custody for inside the district of Ashong, the great state of Momo. I want to take leave for bring una their reaction and their shock. Say in the middle of the operation where they go through, 3 of their colleagues that be wounded. Now the type of message in this way they get them. Some people them they wake up talk say ADF. They don't go take money for La Republique for release Mrs. Munde. So one they even cross the line for say ADF are actually arranged with La Republique the way they go take Mrs. Munde. So one they even talk say La Republique they not shoot one gun before they take Mrs. Munde. All those lies it don't touch our boy them. For their heart, it don't break their heart. They don't be very disappointed with this reaction. And for even see and say plenty people they share them. Even some Ambazonian forces them for the joint platform the way they did, the way soldier them for ground and they share those obvious lies. I could play part of the reaction of one of our team A, as they call them team A, like a group of forces them way they select them, maybe be in charge for the custody of Mrs. Munde. Una listen.
I don't listen to the thing don't touch me right inside my mind. I mean touch all the soldiers they listen them. And when I don't follow the messages, so when I listen, when I know the good one, when I send them to back for you, some keep playing on the boy made the year. At least when the years, at least this one this call she know.
So those are just part of the reaction. The soldier then be so discouraged with these reactions of lies and blackmail about their activity them. They ran battle La Republique for 1 week. I hear say Chris Ano talk say it be impossible to fight La Republique for over 1 day. I think say the people them for Bamenda they fit testify. That means say it be out of touch with reality. The good thing for Ambazonia na say we follow this incident live. We follow them live. The issue he actually breached our security. I'll give this for public because say na thing we know. And I want to thank the Buffaloes of Balinyonga for Grandpa Bali. I want to thank the Captain Savior for the action the way they take them. During this period, they began put radar, serious radar from right for Bali, Gozang, all money I be open. Now Bibi now join team with all our country they don't do them, all the force they don't really collaborate for make sure semi security day during this period. For the whole area the way the Ambazonian Defense Forces they control them. All man if they don't really work hand in hand for protect them. I want to congratulate our team of work when they do them. The pick up team right from Bamenda from Quen. Look the distance for bringing so they can keep them for Ashong. Not be only for bringing, but they bring it safe with a driver, then bring them safe for the everything. And a very big challenge with the soldier then do them. We want to congratulate them for evade all those checkpoints them from bring them safe for the it be very, very powerful. For the past 1 month, La Republique they ran storm over several place them or I know if you call them so that the one the way they stomp for provide all those information. But they don't stomp places them right from Bamenda go up Canal. So we know the place the way they be know. We know the place the way they know be know. We know at least we get a very good idea. So they know we get good intelligence. We also know place where error come out. I think say the whole thing start for breakdown. Now from the time we some soldier them will be need to deliver some weapons them for our brother them for Isa Gozang. In the course for our team for go they catch some moto where we violate Ghost Town. Eventually that moto then he hit two picking them for Isa Gozang. They picking every day for hospital. Our top official, our leadership need to intervene. Our supreme commander, he actually come down for Gozang, for try for follow up for treatment, for try for visit the picking them, and for make sure that them provide financial support for their recovery. That was when we made the error. But we'll never regret because he did what he did because of his character. He's a man who loves his people and will always be there for them. That was when we believe La Republic started to track him. They tracked the vehicle where we use them, and that night then tracked that vehicle to the location where we did it. Fortunately, not the one unfortunately or not, the time for evening time around 8 o'clock where the motor move from place where it be there for there at that particular moment to the location for the side where they be hold the person. Now for they will track it. Luckily nobody be drive that motor, they be facing a inside that motor with the convoy. The first the way they will go for the I think that was a trigger point for La Republic. That was when they feel that they have him cornered and he's now with have led them to the location of the site. That is when La Republic launched their attack. They start the attack for 3 o'clock from Pinyin. Very rapid attack. It won't be around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. They are already there for inside Country Market Square for inside Ashong. The first encounter, as soon as I know, if you start now for inside Ashong, now they didn't get the first encounter with our forces them. After they shoot some civilian, that gunshot trigger the firefight where we go on till now. As we talk, them broke all doors them from that area. All those places and past them broke all doors them. I think those are physical evidence that are there. There are weaknesses of these events. So anybody where they can't talk say there was not a fight, that person is a liar, is somebody who come from hell. And they even be more angry for our soul. Say people then go to take thing with success and Congo they talk. A cheater, a betrayer, a traitor, somebody where he don't sell a life. Somebody where he don't work for camps them, for refugee camp them, for Isa Biafra, with money for bribe our refugee them in and come back then reject it. Person where he don't work for soldier them, begin show receive La Republic, they begin 13 million on how much for General Nambere. That money never finish. A sell out. Somebody where he job na for lie and for sore confusion. A person where for a private life na a con man. We don't see video them for you for inside hotel where he don't cheat woman, the married woman them for blackmail them for take money. How can people go to the level of taking what success Congo the enemy say seriously? I wanna see the impact where it did for our forces. Even Chris Ano talks saying me Capo Daniel. I announced and say La Republic say he won't give you. I don't know how much he quote them, but I be done here the figure say 80 million. Say na me that Capo Daniel be talk say La Republic then offer we 80 million. So now the based on that thing with Chris Ano talk and he make all analysis say would not take money or not take money. I want to inform our people. I have never said in any shape or form, directly or indirectly, privately or publicly, say La Republic offer we 80 million. Chris Ano is lying. And if there is any proof that I have quote that he can quote, let you guys, you can bring it out for people to see. It's a lie. La Republic, their money na dirty money. They be done offer me and Lucas Asu 500 million. We be done release the tapes them because we'll be clean. We want to show our people them. So we'll stand, we'll not ever be corruptible. And me then know say this is the reality. Of course, some people then feel say the Ambazonian Defense Forces will for take money chopper. Will take money buy gun then they. Money is not everything. When you take dirty money, that money go kill you. When I feel say La Republic go give money, we they don't know how, wait till they will take them back for you. We no guarantee them wait to go take them back for you. When I see people the way they don't go touch their family, them when I feel say na for nothing. Now because they don't take money for La Republic through their family, because we know how, we know from the way they be try for offer and for we. Hey, they go give half of your family for ground zero. then the fly come into you for place where they give you the remaining one. So your family could be in a guarantee. Now, why that when I see some people that they touch on their families, one they need to touch them. They always link to that from our experience. I want to make Ambazonia they know, like Dr. Cho Ayaba Cho, he don't talk. General Efang, he don't talk millions and millions, they don't pass for your hand for buy weapons them. You know, ever chop 5 francs. No be La Republic in money, you could chop them. If we be one take money for La Republic for buy weapon, we for talk and we'll get a track record. We need to lie. We'll be publicly, we'll take our decision based for public interest. We'll get an institution where we guarantee. Say every decision where to be taken in the take by one man. Even for ground zero, we'll get a whole team, a whole council for ground zero. General Efang being a leader of that council, no be you want to take decision. And it not be possible me one person take decision in this case. If I don't leak somehow, some way. I want for guarantee when I say we'll never touch no money for La Republic for release this woman. We'll never collaborate with La Republic. As a matter of fact, they will pick up very top forces them during the operation. The boy did not try their best.
La Republic's money is filth. Filth. We'll never get close. It's filth. From the pit toilet. Disgusting. Yeah. Foundation of our leadership is based on integrity, sanity, and recognition of filth and rejecting it. For all those agitators around, they have no space. I said the other day that they can cut all of their heads and choke it in one. They will not reach my shoulder. They can agitate for the next 100 years. They will not find another Dr. Chuayaba.
So that was a leak statement for Dr. Chuayaba commenting within an institutional chat group for the ADF for the communication department, who I decided for release him. When I hear he voice, he talks in La Republic the money na that shit. You know if he touch on with hand, na shit. It no go ever happen. When I remember for Washington DC, that way they get joint meeting with all the other leaders them. Sako and the other people, then our people then collect money. I think about 40,000. How much I forget. They will need to share the money amongst the various groups them. Because of the argument where later on Bo Herbert he talks say the whole meeting say how they would do for take down Dr. Chuayaba for blackmailing. It will be wrong. Because of those things them, the Dr. Cho he abandoned, he denied for take that money for bring them for the ADF. If he deny that kind of money, he don't show a track record for be a clean person. And I say be for the type of people we don't surround himself with. We are incorruptible, we are not bribable. For since this liberation movement is start, Ambazonia they don't trust we with huge sums of money. There have never been a single scandal concerning corruption. Never have been. We don't get member the way they don't resign. We don't get member the way they don't fire them. We don't get people that don't come in and out. We don't never hear one time we then talk say we don't chop money. And for people the way they feel say for take that money go buy weapon, I think say they get a wrong way of calculating. It be wrong. It be corruptible. It could set a very bad precedent. Make una remember say even Frundi, if it talk the same thing. Say when they be seize motor, they will be seize motor them for Baba Dampolo. Tea estate, we for go sell that motor for black market. No, we burn them down. Some people they go even feel say why would they take 6 brasseries drinks them when a band drinks them? Why would not drink them? Why would they throw chakara the bottle? They nobody know what it takes to fight for freedom. You must get such a dignity for you feel and demonstrate that anger uncompromisingly for you to get that freedom. It all determines your heart. It determines your principle. You cannot touch that type of money. You can't. You take those people because of freedom. It's not about kidnapping. That's why La Republic they push the case for try for defame the struggle. So we then fight now because of money. The international community they not even first help we. They not go pay attention for we. If not our motivation that and it go prove by our conduct. The fact that we need to take money, the proof so we fight now for independence. So any man way he take money, you fight for this war and have take money, you don't lose your way. And we know say a lot of soldiers they don't lose their way because they don't under leadership the way they need to provide any military education or ideology for their forces. And it then happen. As I talk for una, The Ambazonia Defense Forces, how would join for create this Bo Unity Warrior? Just now would find out, and I don't talk for our soldier, them is a public issue. We will deal with it privately, but it is a public issue every time there is a breach of trust. Even when a day within the president in office for America, one person he breached law. Before they handle them for internally, they put them for public. Sometimes they get even congressional hearing them because we would be accountable for public. I don't want inform una. Say General Mad Dog will be part of our collaborative platform, the Bo Unity Warrior. They ran arrest La Republique, their military person. They hand them for one of our commander. For we be in collaboration with them. The commander know about inform our leadership. Even inform our overall commander for the great state of Bui, General Capo. Only for 1 year say they fight now over the spoils. They talk say they need to see the military man. They don't surely and they talk say they don't get investigation yet. Surely take money for them before they leave the man. We cannot be arresting La Republique military active service people and letting them go. We can't do that. The population, their reaction for Mrs. Munde is a mandate for us to carry out swift justice on individuals the way they don't commit such crime. All enablers, we then catch them. May they expect say the anger for our people, they don't give you the mandate for carry out swift execution after conviction, but they must go through the process of trial because we know if they treat non-combatants, that means the people they need to carry gun like people the way they carry gun. No be our principle and that no be our code of conduct. If we arrest somebody, we be charged for enabling. No man not supposed to shoot you on the spot. People the way they talk to me, they begin shoot people on the spot where they need to carry gun. Then they mislead us and they make a big mistake. Any enabler need to be arrested, need to go through tribunal, need to be sentenced before they carry out execution because they need to examine in real time what he has done. But it will be swift. It will not be like before. We have learned our lesson. Even for previous incident that happened at one point of Ambazonia, because when ADF do something, now you go there for up. Even the forces of 7 Qatar, they be done arrest the head of the DDR Center for Bamenda. Man wey na be the top element for La Republique, their torture. When they catch people, they go torture them for upstation, for Bafut Airport, especially Ambazonia fighter them. Na he did it for gather intelligence for help the francophone. They know which way they feel holam, which way they no feel holam. Na he did it for help them for provide them intelligence. 7 Qatar catchy. They announce them for radio TV. We not hear them talk anything about struggle about them. We not hear no be the man that come over CRTV. They talk about La Republique, their campaign against La Ambazonia. Who be talk? No man no be talk. This one no be for talk say 2 wrongs make a right. Now for tell say this one are things we done they go on for long. But when they talk as they talk for that for who more it be given, more it be expected. The Ambazonian Governing Council are the most trusted, the structure way our people they rely on for their victory. So we need for take more responsibility, but I need for bring the one me gonna know say na things this way done they go on. Even for Fako, the mountain lions. When I remember the Cameroon military, they be catch him for the Mr. Martin Bobe. Martin Bobe, na name na Kem Michael, they call him Martin Bobe, na Kem Michael. Na they call a brother na Chariot Man. Legend chief, even a legend chef for La Republique, the military, then catch it for mountain lion, they take money, they release him. No man no talk. So Gabonese they be involved for this transaction. Even be for the one for J-Truth for inside Pinyin Day for Santa. That way then catch this La Republique de Gendarme. Them give them money, even send money for the IG for diaspora. 2 million. Only 2 million for act for military man where they carry gun. They release that man. They start picking fight about the money for the. They say Kokuran done, Kokunoba done. No man over talk anything. The chief, when I be the head for inside the House of Assembly of La Republique, satanic regime where they don't create them for destroy our struggle. They don't catch an idea for inside the way they don't hide them for the. Wouldn't talk anything about them. They don't use them for push our case. They don't even use them for send out communication where you go hell for fighting the enemy, for stop such activities. No. our activities they're supposed to be guided by our intention. If we catch people for discourage blacklegism, then we're supposed to send that message out properly when it happened. What about the 7 delegates away 10 Kohola? Now, right thing. They don't push the struggle through which way for those cases. So there are many of things like this that have been going on. We cannot scapegoat and react in a way that will be treasonous and that will bring discouragement to our people. I think we have to look for the good that our soldiers have done, congratulate them, and understand that Mrs. Regina Mundi, even though them break it out, they levy me leave because they know if you execute a person, we don't collapse as a detail. Now that is exactly what happened. She collapsed, she break her leg, they carried her from her location to the other location. She weighed down the team, and eventually she collapsed the second time. She was abandoned on the ground under fire because she was collapsed. The commanding officer could not pull the trigger, and we are proud of him. We are proud of his actions. Yes, we regret that he could not be executed. We don't blame him. We take the responsibility. The first attack, they be supposed to then follow protocol. But the fact that they not be follow protocol now because of the political ideology where they give the soldier them too. So leadership, you don't take responsibility. We don't always detail and say, this struggle would prefer a political outcome. And our military, then have to pursue a political outcome, not be just for beginning to waste human life without any benefit for our struggle. At the end of the day, we'll not be obsessed about the death of people. We'll be obsessed about our own freedom. This is not against people. This is not about revenge. This is for Ambazonian justice and victory. This particular case, if you don't give you any benefit, now say you don't give a clear mandate for we to say next time, may we do better. If we take away anything, the word of Mrs. Mundi, after all she observed, through the TV, you observe in that room and talk, say, indeed, there is war, a real war. You never stay for a house, you don't come go na for Yaoundé. For meet up a colleague them for the probably you go meet up the chief terrorist Paul Biya itself, the message could be delivered. That can be what any patriot would take out. And Alex Mbiangang for America, he take that out in a very beautiful way. In everything, we look at which is good. We wipe our mouth from all the bad mob. We feel the pain, we swallow the bitter pill, and then we learn from the lesson, we adjust, and for make sure say subsequently we will do better. But Ambazonian, they should know one thing. We never touch any money from La Republique. We never work with La Republique during this course. It will be a treason for us to do so. It is not our character. We have a track record that you can count on. We have been honest. We have been transparent with you. All the people they did talk say there was no fight. They are wrong. We don't release interview with people then for ground zero. But inside Ashong, when around here, John Ba Akoro Sesef na a notable for inside Ashong village. So you get information. If he talk, we'll quote it like an independent source for information for verification. People then call it for ask where to go on for a village. People then call the people then for down there also for ask them where to go on. We think say people then before you want to make any allegation, make sure so you get substantiation. We need to talk to me people they not criticize. Yes, if something person don't understand, the likelihood say if you start making your own interpretation, there may be. But you need to be responsible and be patriotic in doing so. And make sure say at least you get some substantiation before you do so. There are ways you can verify information. Do your job. And if Chris Ano whole talk we talk and be based on what he hear, maybe some person fully listen and say I be talk and not be done talk. So I want for can guarantee Ambazonia then say ADF, the Ambazonian Governing Council, monitored the progression of these incidents from day one. We monitored it live. I mean, we follow it live. There is no mafia behind it. It was simply La Republique successfully breaking out this lady. It is very bad for us to feel our people to be cheated in this manner. But we count that which is good from this instance. God bless you all. Capo Daniel, signing off.